We gave this struggling Dell laptop an upgrade, and now it works better than ever. We did this by doubling the amount of RAM this computer had, completely transforming its performance. The laptop we are using is the 15.6-inch HP laptop with the Intel Core i3 N305, 8 gigs of RAM, and a 256GB SSD. This retails for around the $230 mark and is set as an entry-level laptop with limited capabilities.
Alright, so starting the benchmark, it doesn't even hit the button. So this is like frying the crap out of your CPU. We're taking a 16GB stick out of this computer and we're putting in an 8GB stick in this computer from that computer, and we're putting the 16 gig in that computer. So that is what we're doing with this guy. And this is an HP EliteDesk 705 G4DM. Alright, so for this benchmark, we got this score right here. So we're gonna see what we get after changing the RAM. So loading up Task Manager here, our memory is sitting at about 6.6 gigabytes used of 7.7. So that is definitely an issue on this computer. We're gonna make sure that that's not an issue anymore. Alright, so using CapCut here, we're just gonna let it run and we're gonna see if it starts glitching out or anything. So when you scrub through the video, oh, there we go. Yeah, it hitches. Oh, that actually sucks. So this should definitely get fixed. Looking at our memory now, look at this, it takes a while to even come up. Yeah, we're still very high, so we're gonna try and fix this. And say you're trying to do this and you're running like Google or something, it would be cooked. Alright, so the first step is to just turn off your computer here. Okay, so the next step here, we have to take this laptop apart and we're gonna try and get to the RAM. And then from there, we will be able to upgrade it. So the first step here is gonna be getting all the screws out of the back here. As long as the screws aren't stripped, that would be very annoying. Oh, we have to make sure the back ones look like they're longer than the front ones. Oh, those are not tightened down very hard. I told you. Alright, and you have to remember, the front ones are bigger than the back ones. Ooh, this is gonna be one of the laptops that's got latches. So we gotta be careful. Like, laptops are scary, man. I can't even lie to you. So we do have to be careful when doing this, because if you do end up hitting the wrong thing, it can be an issue. And also, we don't know if there's any ribbons on the back of the laptop, which I wouldn't imagine there is, but you never know. Good. Now just this last side here. Now we have to check. Oh, never mind. We're good. Okay. So this is the back of the laptop here, and then this is gonna be our laptop. Okay, so the first step when upgrading a laptop is always to disconnect the battery, because you don't want to have issues with that. That would suck. So that's what we're gonna do here. Now this is obviously the battery connection. I'm wondering, ooh, it looks like we gotta unscrew it, which is fine. So we're gonna have to unscrew the battery here, which is fine, but you know, it's always good to take the precaution. So there's the battery disconnected here, and so that's crucial. You always want to do that when messing with a laptop. Never want to leave the battery plugged in when you're changing stuff. So our next step here is going to be getting to the RAM, which before we do this, we're just going to open up the mini PC here that we're taking RAM from. Okay, so we're going to be taking RAM from this computer right here. This is the RAM stick that we're going to be taking. This is a 16 gigabyte RAM stick. Actually, this is from my gaming laptop. So we're gonna keep that open because we do need to come back over here. So this is our RAM right here. Here's our RAM stick we're taking from. So you need to take these two little prongs and then you should get your RAM removed. So here we go, here's our stick of 8 gigabytes, 3200. So that's exactly what we need. Bring that over here. Take our DIMM of 16 gigabytes and gonna plop that guy right in here, and then we kind of just push and boom, There's 16 gigabytes of RAM. So last step, we're gonna put this RAM kit, which is the 8 gigabyte, back into our mini PC because it's actually as much RAM as the mini PC needs. And with that said, we should be good to go. So I'm just gonna put the mini PC back together real quick. But with the RAM installed, now we need to put in our battery again. This is gonna be slowly annoying. With all the screws screwed back in now, except for the back plate. This part is always annoying because you got to get all the clips back on. In fact, I actually have had issues with this on my own laptop where the clips on the back don't like to go in, and it kind of feels like you're forcing them half the time. And it's just kind of annoying. I can't lie. And it kind of feels like you're breaking it. Oh, it sounds like you're freaking frying it. Good. It's good. Before putting the screws back in, I'm just gonna make sure this John power's on, and it may say that we did change the RAM on it, which is okay. Oh, that's fine. All right, so basically that happened. It just means the RAM is getting configured, and it also is because we took out the battery and put it back in, and it started. Boom. Alright, so getting that computer all fired up here. If we go into Task Manager, you should see, there we go, 16 gigabytes of memory now. It was successful. We now have 16 gigabytes of memory. Here's the CPU benchmarking tool again. We're just going to benchmark it real quick. Oh yeah, this is running way faster. We're going to load up CapCut here. This is with 16 gigs, so hopefully it'll be much faster. Now we are going to be CPU bottlenecked instead of bottlenecked by the RAM. Yeah, you should be able to actually use this now. And once you get your PC, you'll be like chilling. Yeah. Alright, as you can see, CapCut's running way better. Before he was getting a lot of hitches, and he's actually going to become my editor. So, you know, we need a good laptop for that. So this was a free upgrade for him. Alright, so we went from not being able to launch Fortnite to getting almost 120 FPS in-game on this FPS test map. We weren't even able to launch Fortnite before, and now we can get 120, around 100 FPS. That's actually crazy. And it's all due to the RAM. Look, our RAM is now using 13 gigabytes. But it's actually using that, and it only had 8 before. In-game, we're getting FPS now. It's actually crazy. We're gonna load into a reload match? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, okay, chill. No, this always happens, trust. I don't know your settings, so. But, look at this, bro. I know. This is like, not even that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo! That's the cap it can go. Yeah. Yo! 150, man! Oh my god. Yeah, it works, bro. Look at this.
It looks like a literal.
Yeah, it low-key does look like a potato, but we're getting the FPS. That's the thing. We are getting the FPS. Look at the clouds, bro. Alright, I don't really know how to do your settings.
Can we get a kill?
Bro, you play. I'm not. It's not my keybinds.
I don't play keyboard. I mean, it should work. Oh, I got a kill.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we got a kill. Gage is playing. It's like 3 pixels. Oh my god. Oh! 2 kills. Oh my god. Boom. Another kill.
Third kill.
Oh my god.
And the supply drop. No, it's on single.
Alright.
I just want to say that before this, Fortnite would not have even loaded up. Now, it might be very choppy and have potato graphics, but it does run a match.
This is just a little bit of proof that the 16 gigs of RAM really helps out the performance. Almost finishing up editing the video, and there's almost 0 delay when scrubbing through. You can go to any point in the video and it will play instantly. Mind you, before this, I tried editing a 3-minute video and the whole computer shut down.
So thank you guys for watching. This is Hunter again. Gage did voiceover and edit the video. Moving forward, this is probably going to happen more often, but I will obviously still be here editing the video a little bit more, you know. So thank you everyone for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Peace.